So welcome back, Chelsea fans. A lot is happening in the footballing space. A lot of club sides are now doing everything within their powers to strengthen their clubs. And today we'll be discussing about Chelsea and what is happening around Chelsea. If you look around you, you will discover that a lot of talks has been going on about Enzo Fernandez and Joao Pedro. These two players, key players for Chelsea. A lot has been going on. For me, I would want a situation where Enzo Fernandez goes. This is because Enzo Fernandez's mind is not at Chelsea currently, and secondly, he does not give me that very important skill that I'm looking out for in an attacking midfielder. I want him to shoot. I want him to shoot and shoot accurately, but it was just in the final two games of the Premier League seasons that he was able to shoot, and from shooting he got the goal. And so it is something that we've been discussing. Look at our last game. Palmer was able to shoot outside of the 18-yard box. This is what I've been talking about for the longest. Our players must learn how to shoot and must learn how to shoot accurately. If they can't shoot from outside of the 18-yard box, then they are not qualified to be attackers, especially attacking midfielders who need to create and who need to shoot when the creation is becoming very, very low. You need to shoot so that your strikers can rebound. They can get balls to rebound. Shooting is part of the game. But let's look deeply into what is happening currently around Enzo Fernandez. Real Madrid is interested in Enzo Fernandez, and also Manchester City is interested in Enzo Fernandez. This is what has been flying around the social media space. But recently, we have heard Manchester City stating clearly that they are not interested in Enzo Fernandez. Also, Real Madrid, we've not heard them say anything, but then we know that the links are there. For Joao Pedro, Deco, who is the sporting director of Barcelona, was in England. I think that was 2 days ago, a day ago. He is now currently in Barcelona. And he discussed about Joao Pedro. He met with Joao Pedro and his agents. But then Chelsea have made it very clear that Joao Pedro is going nowhere. Chelsea are not interested in selling Joao Pedro for whatever reason. Chelsea are not interested. Also, Deco was not in England only for Joao Pedro. He was also there for Gordon. He was also there for Gordon, and he discussed with Newcastle United Football Club, and then Newcastle is, holding out for 75 million pounds, and Barcelona is willing to pay 70 million pounds. So if you look at it, I just see that it's just a 5 million pounds difference, and I think something can be done about that, and Gordon will be a Barcelona player. Gordon is interested in Barcelona, is interested in playing for Barcelona, and I just believe that would work. That would work. But that of Joao Pedro, I don't think it will happen. Though Joao Pedro is interested in moving to Barcelona. If you look at Brazilian players, a lot of them are either interested in Real Madrid or Barcelona because those two clubs are very big. Their fan base are very big in Brazil. So if you look at it, most of the young talented players coming from Brazil, they are either a supporter of Barcelona or a supporter of Real Madrid. So this is the current situation happening around Chelsea transfer market. So we hope that Joao Pedro stays back at Chelsea because that guy is wonderful. And then we also hope that Chelsea, for me personally, I hope that Chelsea, sells Enzo Fernandez. If they can get up to 100 million pounds for Enzo Fernandez, by all means, sell Enzo Fernandez. Go for Julian Alvarez. Get us Julian Alvarez. Get us Julian Alvarez, and then work on our left wing. Our left wing is poor. Gittens and the rest, Garnacho, they are not doing it well at all. We can remove them, go for Morgan Rogers, use that money, go for Morgan Rogers, and then let us strengthen our squad and also get very, very good defenders. So Chelsea fans, what are your thoughts? What do you think about these players? What do you think about Deco being in England for Joao Pedro and all of this saga and all of these rumors going around the internet space about our players? What are your thoughts? Let's hear you in the comment section.